Listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. A lot of people understand this, and a lot of people gonna have different perceptions. Like you got different perceptions, and listen, have your perception. But at the end of the day, we have agreed both that the God of this world is the devil, and Jesus was against that God. So, the point proven.
Oh, I understand
right?
what you're saying
The point
right
proven.
there.
So what I'm trying to say is that Jesus was against that guy. The guy that told you to kill, the guy that told you to murder for nothing, the guy that told you to protect yourself, right? The guy that told you this. Because we got to understand this, we don't look for peace, we go where everything is peaceful, right? Because we determine where we go based on the thought that we perceive that we take, right? So people just look at everything different and they take the power away from themselves and try to put it in the book, but you can't find the power in the book, got to look within. And Jesus required you to look within. Right? So a lot of people, they want to put the power on Jesus and put the power in the book, but you can step on the book, you can spit on the book. In jail, we roll this up and use it for weed. Nigga, I roll this weed paper in jail, nigga. We smoke the word.
That's right, sure did.
Right? So what I'm saying is, this book ain't shit, right? Only thing I can believe and say, and believe what man think is true, and I think this to be true, though I don't believe. But Pastor said one thing, he said one thing that I can understand. He said religion is a way of life, and if you ain't using it for a way of life, you ain't doing it right. But a lot of people want to do religion on Sundays, right? But listen, I'm saying this, a lot of people, they go into church on Sunday, they did the same thing they did on Saturday, then the church will walk out on Sunday.
Why you just talk about the church, other religion?
Right? So what I'm saying is, even when it comes to the Muslims, right? I'm saying this about the Muslims. He want me to talk about other religion. I'm saying this about the Muslims, right? The Muslims understand a lot of things, but I've spoken a lot about the Muslims, but they pray to a rock, right? They pray to a rock. They pray to a black rock.
You're
right?
talking about the Mecca.
Yeah. Listen. So I'm gonna say this. A lot of people don't understand that if you can put God in any sect, for any Muslim, any Jew, any religion, you know you're wrong because you have then bottled up God. You can't bottle up God, put him in a box. God belongs to everybody. Everybody deserves to have God.
Well,
I agree.
Okay.
Go ahead.
A lot of things he's saying, I don't fight against, because when you're dealing with people who say they are believers, I'm not impressed with your denomination. I'm not impressed with your title. I'm not impressed with the church that exists today, because now they have made the church be an entertainment. They had a lot of fake preachers who claim that God said this, and God didn't even do that much talking to Jesus. And so when we have different religion, when we have different faith, only because somewhere man had messed it up. And so when I hear a Muslim say he believes in Allah, well, the question is, how do you approach Allah? How do you get to the God you say you believe in? Some of them go through Prophet Muhammad. Some of them go through the law. As Judaism, the same way. Jews go through the law. But for Christians, we don't go to God through the law. We go through God through Christ, because Christ fulfilled the law. The difference between a Muslim and a Jew, the Jews
Let him walk in. Let him walk in. Let him walk in.
have liability insurance. Christians have full coverage insurance. Just in case we wreck this vehicle, we got full cover. I don't want to take liability. It's a liability chance if you try to keep the law, because once you break it, you're guilty. So who's going to pay the price? So that's the reason why I go through Christ. I believe everybody call on God.
Yeah.
But everybody ain't gonna be accepted by God, because you cannot approach God.
I'm sick of this shit, bro.
With your
I'm
own
sick of this
idea.
shit. I'm sick of you lying. You lying to the people.
How do you not think any
I'm
of this
sick of
is
this
rude?
shit.
You
I'm
got
sick
up
of
in the
this
middle of them
shit. I'm sick of
talking.
this shit.
You
I'm sick of
came
this
back
shit.
eating and you're
Calm
interrupting
down.
them in the middle of talking.
Calm down.
At least I'm not eating food. Food kill you. It's not food.
So what is in your
No,
mouth?
it ain't food. Listen, it's different between food and what I eat. Listen.
What you eating?
Stop lying to people. Stop lying. Stop lying. For real. You lying. Everything you say is a lie, and you know it's a lie, and you know it's not true.
He violent.
You know it's not true.
Whatever he started consuming changed his whole
everything you
opinion.
know, everything
Why
you
you
say,
saying so violent?
everything you say is a lie.
Why you saying
It's
so
a lie,
violent?
gang. Stop lying to the people. You
Why?
don't even understand. Listen, I'm gonna say this.
Why you
we
saying
have been,
so
we have been
violent?
for hours, and he still don't understand that God was jealous. He have agreed with everything that I said, and then
You
disagree, and then
jealous.
agree, and then disagree, of course, and so is God. Right? Because if it wouldn't have been in him, it can't be in me. Right? Listen, everybody watching it, they got different perceptions. God. And listen, he said a lot of things. He want to say, I'm God, nigga. I'm not God. Everything is God. Don't give me that. Don't say I'm God.
So what, you a gangbanger?
But GDP vice lord. I'm a real gang member.
No, Lord.
Just like Jesus, nigga.
Jesus was not a gangbanger.
He was a gangbanger. They killed him. They slaughtered him like a gang member.
Okay, so a lot of people have been murdered. Does not make them a gangbang.
He was a refugee. Let me say,
So everyone that died in Ukraine was a gangbanger because they're refugees?
let me say. Jesus was.
Yes.
Listen. And they killed him. Right? Jesus was not with control. Yet they use his words for control. Right? So what I'm saying is this. Nobody does Jesus. Nobody understands Jesus.
What's the right way to understand Jesus?
I try to understand him at all.
So you do agree that Jesus existed, but he's not to be understood. Yeshua.
But it's not to be understood. The Bible, I tell people this all the time, and I'm gonna say it again. But the Bible is the man
We can
perception.
cut this. He trying to get in the gate.
I just told him that. I mean, you just scared. That's what you do every time. You want to be scared. I just called the gate. You want to be scared. Every time we do this, you want to get scared. You got fried, gang. You got fried up.
I think the braids on a little tight under
Yeah, he
the
get
head.
fried up every
No,
time.
serious. I'm thinking they too tight on the
Hello?
head.
I told the gate let you in. Where you at? Just walk through the gate. We're gonna drive down and get you right now.
Why you just ain't drive? They driving too.
All right. Yeah, it's all good. You need a priest anyway.
That nigga was crazy.
You need a priest. We got a priest for you.
Why you just ain't drive too?
I got a priest for you. But listen, everybody in the world watching this, they was giving God based on their area code, based on their parents, based on the belief of somebody else before them.
I would agree.
Right? But I'm gonna say this. So everybody right now watching this, they get a chance to make a choice. Whether they believe the pastor, whether they believe me, they have information in front of them, they can begin to decide. Sure. But I'm a prophet of the creator, and can't nobody ever say they didn't hear God's voice and didn't have a choice, because right now you can choose between the two. But understand this, I don't give you a choice. I give you the acceptance of everything. The acceptance of evil, the acceptance of good, right? See, when you live in a place of acceptance and you just become a conscious observer, everything is of God, you understand that. Under his belief, they ask you to do something that's impossible, just to live life good. But life meaning is not to be good, right? Because nobody in the church is good. They're only good on Sunday, right? Jesus even said, out of all, none are good.
That's right.
So why is the church pretending to be good?
Okay.
Listen, good is not a destination.
Well,
good is a selection. When it's time to be good, I am.
Well, the Bible said.
And when it's time to be bad, I am.
But Bible said.
Because that's neither good or bad. Nigga, let me focus.
Yes, sir. Gangster.
No, I'm keeping it real, gang. You always want to cut a nigga off. You want to cut a nigga off all the time because you are full of shit.
You've been cutting them off as well. So
oh my God, I didn't know you had this entire time you've been cutting them off.
I just answer a question. I don't never cut them off. Let me say something.
No, I'm saying Uncle's been cutting you off.
I know. But let me share something with you. When you're dealing with, you talking about dealing with God, period. Unc said something that I got to agree on. If he said the truth, I got to agree. People can look at this broadcast. They're going to either seek God themselves, they either going to learn something from some of the questions that been going through their mind. They able to now say, hold up, he got a good point, or let me research more. I don't never want to believe in God based on what my mama said or what the preacher said. Jesus asked Peter, he said, who do man say that I am? Some say this, something. He said, no, but who do you say that I am? He said, the Christ, the Son of the living God. He said, flesh and blood did not reveal this to you, but my Father which is in heaven.
Yeah.
Everybody don't know who Jesus is. But my point is that when you come to this knowledge, when you come to the point, spirituality is real. We're fighting against spiritual wickedness in high places. You can't see the battle. I just was messing with him. But when you looking in, that's something that the natural eye cannot see. That's something that exists that the natural eye cannot see.